Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
MSD Production.
7 Mile Radio.
Yo, Judah Awoke Ace, another Hidden Hand Truth Talk Nation moment.
What up, though? This your boy T. Mizzle the Great.
We got Mark over there, man. It's been 2 weeks, man, so you gotta give us a minute, man. What's going down?
What's going on, fellas?
Man.
Same old shit, you know what it is.
Yep, another month, man. Shit, March is here, so shit, what's popping?
Man, you already know March Madness, man. March Madness.
You got the March Madness, man, but they say it's Women's Month?
Yeah, it's Women's Month this month. Happy Women's Month this month to all the beautiful ladies out there.
Happy
to
Women's
the
Month.
mothers and everything. You know what I'm saying? The women. It's Women's Month.
Y'all done it again.
Right after Black History Month is Women's Month.
It's Women's Month.
I think they've been coming with this for a few years now, and some new type stuff.
mean,
But I respect the Women's Month. You
Women's
already
Month,
know.
Yeah, you gotta have a woman, respect the woman, everybody, my mother, sisters, everybody, you know what I'm saying, daughters, woman, congratulations, y'all got your own month now, So how's the weather, man? The weather's pretty good in Michigan right now.
Man, it was just
especially in the
crazy,
city.
man,
I'm
because
about to say, is it? We don't know where it's flip-floppy as hell. Like, we get a snowstorm, an acid rain, snowstorm, and then it just heat up
And
and go back
sunny
to
all in
spring.
the same day, yeah.
In the same day. What the hell is going on? We had
We
a
get
damn,
4 seasons in one
thunder
day.
snowstorm with lightning a couple of days ago.
right.
4 seasons.
And what about the
Never
the
happened one time in my life that I can remember.
2 weeks ago, man? What about the frost when it was 32 degrees outside? What about people forget about that? Was it 15 or 10 degrees that day, Mezzo?
Oh no, it wasn't even cold, man. Shit, we was outside drinking a beer, man. Like
and with frost outside. So what's really going on, man?
frost all on the line, ice hanging on the line, people power going out.
Right. So man, it's been some
His
weird.
people power still out right now.
Right, man. That's crazy. I think they said Michigan got like something like 20,000 or something, or 200,000.
I mean, people
People
power
still
that
out?
went out the second time when we just got that snow.
Right.
They got cut back on and went back
Went
off.
back out,
Damn.
Yeah.
up and down.
I know
man.
people like, man, what the hell is this? But what did we have an episode about? Rolling blackouts. Remember the rolling blackouts? Remember they was talking about the rolling blackouts and how these energy companies was going to try to, hit these grids.
Oh, yeah,
Now you see
rolling
these
blackout.
rolling blackouts always going out now.
Yeah.
What's up with
rolling
these
blackout,
lines?
man.
Oh, it's the
come on.
trees. It's the trees fell on them.
Trees fell on. What about y'all? Y'all get y'all $35 credit?
No, I ain't getting no
Get y'all
30.
$35.
I heard about
Credit.
the $35 credit,
The lights
man.
out.
That wasn't enough, man. $35.
$35 and your shit is out a week.
The fuck is that, man?
Yeah, the DTE.
All
get
of the
credit.
groceries that you had to throw away. You know what I mean? I know DTE don't pay for that. That's more so
Some
something
people
that
went
you have to
hotels,
set up
paid
with
for
your house
hotel
insurance,
rooms
but-
and all that.
Yeah.
Right, man. That's
Yeah, man.
$35.
Yeah, man. They sending them out, man. Credit, got your credit, man. $35.
Man. So let's get into this, man. There's been some crazy shit, man. We got title of the story, East Palestine. Worst chemical spill in U.S. history, man, on the soil, man. Remember, it was like in the water, it was BP or Exxon, the Exxon spill. This is 10 times worse than that.
That's crazy.
50 times worse is the Flint crisis.
They was comparing this to the Chernobyl event.
Yeah, Chernobyl, right, man, right over there in Russia, where they
crazy,
nuked the whole area. To
By,
where right now, I think that happened in like the early 80s.
And it's still dead out there.
They got they was digging up I remember back then I like some years ago, it was on National Geographic. They was unearthing something like 10-foot worms and shit from the radiation and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying, the wildlife and all that shit, the insects is
Long-term
fucked
effects,
up.
man. Yeah,
Some
long-term
shit don't even
effects.
got nothing living. The ground
crazy,
is you can't grow shit on it for 100, 200 years.
Yeah, man. They had reports of people saying that they crops was dying. Fish was coming up, floating dead in the stream. You know what I'm saying? All that water
Right.
pollution, what goes up comes down.
We
So
about to
all
get
that shit's
heavy in
polluted.
it. We about to get heavy. So while we talking about that, so they burned the chemicals when it spilled. They burned it off instead of cleaning it up, because you know where all the money went, Mark, to the Ukraine, and so we can't clean that shit up because we fighting a war. So you can't even help your own people. So they burned it off. They burned it
quickest
off.
way to
So
do it,
once
yeah.
it goes up into the air, that's why like right after they burned that off, like a couple days, we had that frost, and different areas of the United States got hit with a weather thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they burnt that off for hours, so it just dispersed into the air, chemicals into the air. So when the chemicals hit the air, what is it gonna do? It's gonna
Contaminate some shit, man.
contaminate.
Cause
It's
some
gonna
shit,
fall.
Yep.
It can fall because it blows, so it's gonna go miles away. So some of this was detected. Some of the poisons was detected way in West Virginia,
Oh yeah.
up in lower parts of Michigan, out in Indiana.
It's in the air. It's in the
They
stream,
see,
the
I
water
seen
stream.
like a satellite image of the smoke plume blowing. And it was all the way from Ohio to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. That was the spot, not West Virginia. Pennsylvania, they detected.
That's crazy, man.
So let's look at the video of creamy rain coming down. I think that's Pennsylvania or West Virginia. Let's roll this little short clip.
It's like cream corn from the sky. What the hell is going on? Sweet baby Jesus brought us his cream corn. There's a damn malfunction in the weather machine. Come on, Mr. Musk, what is going on over here? This chemtrail.
So you see the creamy rain coming down, Mezzle.
yeah, that's not normal.
Right.
That shit
Creamy
look crazy.
corn rain.
Right, that's the effects, man.
And so we get a weird frost.
Here in Michigan. Yeah.
32 degrees, we have a major frost to where it's knocking down trees, power lines at 32 degrees. Even at 20 degrees, Mark, it wouldn't be that worse. That's like your refrigerator is like what, 32, 35 degrees?
That shit was heavy, man.
Your refrigerator. So 32 degrees, it can freeze up but lightly. This was a major frost.
Yeah, that shit was heavy too.
Like it was 1 degrees. We'll get a frost like that if it's five below or 5 degrees. You know what I'm saying? And then what did it do? Like the next 2 days, it rained it off.
Sun
Then it was-
shining.
then it was 50 degrees.
Yeah, sun shining. Yeah.
So we went from an ice storm right after the chemical spill
45, 50 degrees. the
to
next
45, 50 degrees. It's either that or it's that heart machine. I mean, come on now with the
Right.
conspiracies.
day. It's a lot of shit going on, man. Like I say, it's gonna be some effects, long term effects after all this shit. Cause like I said, that shit is in the air, the water,
Right.
the crops. You know what I'm saying? The fruits, the vegetables.
Imagine the soil. So, you know, Ohio is known for what major? Corn, dairy.
It's contaminated.
Everything up the ground.
They
Farm animals.
dairy rivals Michigan dairy. We got what Calder's, Melody Farms. They got United Dairy Farmers, which they have a collection of farmers that get together, and they're called the United
Like
Dairy
unionized
Farmers. Yep.
farmers,
Yeah, and so they sell they milk, cheese as one conglomerate or one unit. You know what I'm saying? Versus Michigan, you got all different ones: Melody Farms, Calder's, Hudsonville, different type of farms. Because Michigan is so big, you know what I'm saying? So they can farm, but yeah, you're potentially messing up the dairy. The grass that the cows eat,
The water.
the water that the fish live in and the birds drink, and you drink too, because they said most of this, I think we got a picture of the lawyer 911. Victim lawyer tells he was a lawyer for the 911 victims, tells East Palestine the derailment can cause an explosion of illness for years to come. Because did you know that same derailment played out in a movie? It was a movie and it played out in East Palestine for real. It was a movie called White Noise on Netflix. Y'all can watch it. Netflix. White Noise. And so,
Don't we got the video of that, I think?
not of that. No, I should have brought the video, but that's on Netflix. Y'all can
White
watch it.
Noise.
It's called White Noise. And it's in down near the same city.
No,
And some of the
I'm
people-
looking at it.
No, not to, is you looking at that video?
Oh, yeah, maybe that's something else then. Maybe that's something else. Go ahead.
Right, and then the same, you have some of the people that played in that movie was in this derailment thing right now, and they messed up right now to this day.
So they did a pre-run first.
Pre-run.
Taped it. Put
Remember,
it
they
in the
did that
movie.
before the thing came out.
Right.
Remember, they did the meeting.
Put it in the movie
What was that
first.
shit called? Where they had where they played out the virus and all that. What if it hit? Then the city shutting down. They played it out. It's called something. I forget. It's on the top
Yeah,
of my
put
head.
it in the movie first. You just got to pay attention.
Right. pay attention. White Noise, but that's so crazy. It was in the same city.
Same, well, less than a month. Well,
Right.
When that movie came out, what, last year?
Last year and last summer, I think. But nobody really paid attention
Right,
to
that's
it
what
all
I'm
like
saying.
that.
Nobody know
It was like a
about
little, you know what I'm saying, Netflix series. Like, okay, another Netflix series. We're gonna watch this Derailment. How many people gonna watch a Derailment movie? Now, it's one of the top 10 movies.
Makes sense now.
Right. So let's look at this video. We got a long video. I think it's like almost 4 minutes of EP. It's the EP tragedy. Then we're gonna get into the East Palestine town hall meeting because the people is pissed. But let's roll
bet
this.
they are, shit.
Let's roll Greg Reese shit.
White Noise was released on Netflix in September of last year. It's about a train crashing, exploding, and burning toxic chemicals off into the atmosphere, creating a major health hazard for miles around, reflecting what just happened a few weeks ago in Ohio. White Noise was even filmed in the same area, just a few miles from Ground Zero in East Palestine. Some people will call this a coincidence, but these days, believing in coincidence can cost you your life. And there is more. Just 3 months before the train wreck, the city of East Palestine began adopting the MyID digital bracelet system into their local emergency services. Being touted as the ultimate ID system, MyID is a digital ID company dealing primarily with digital ID bracelets for the medical industry. Bracelets designed to make it easier for first responders to access your medical profile in the event of an unexpected emergency. And just a week before the crash, they began handing these bracelets out to all the residents of East Palestine. Also, 2 weeks before the crash, the CDC updated their page on vinyl chloride, removing their section on how it affects children and raising the safe exposure threshold. Neil Donald Walsh wrote, "There are no coincidences in the universe, only convergences of will, intent, and experience." Not only does the Ohio train crash appear to be a deliberate attack, it appears to potentially be a very deadly attack. 3 days after the train wreck, authorities called for a controlled release burn. Controlled in that they would initiate the spark that will burn all the chemicals and cargo together in a massive chemical fire, potentially putting millions of people's lives at risk. The vinyl chloride spill at Camp Lejeune was small in comparison to what happened this month in Ohio, but it still poisoned over 1 million people, and it took decades for the effects to materialize. A new federal lawsuit against Norfolk Southern alleges that 1.1 million pounds of vinyl chloride was spilled into the local environment. The vinyl chloride metabolite chloroethylene oxide attacks human DNA and can take years to start showing up as cancers and other disease. There is arguably no safe dose for exposure. Leading expert in the study of vinyl chloride, Dr. Julianne Baer, agrees and says that nobody should be drinking the local water. According to Dr. Baer, vinyl chloride gets transported into homes via the groundwater. She says it comes out of the water into the air, and that's really the major route of toxicity for the liver. It comes through the air. While some argue that burning it resolved these issues, that seems to be false. Dioxins are the deadly toxins behind Agent Orange and DDT. They are generated when chlorinated chemicals, like vinyl chloride, burn. In fact, the exact reaction that happened in East Palestine when they decided to burn vinyl chloride and PVC pellets together was arguably the most efficient and deadly way of dispersing dioxins into the environment, and could equate to being one of the biggest chemical weapons attacks in history. Some are saying that tens of millions of lives could now be at risk, and that number will keep growing so long as humanity dismisses these attacks as coincidence and continues to do nothing. White Noise was released on...
So Greg Reese breaks it down. It was called an oxide attack. And so oxide attack is similar to, if you can go back in the history, some can recall the Agent Orange in Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? I think one of my neighbors was messed up still to this day from the Agent Orange being dropped over there in Vietnam, and the U.S. It was dropped by the U.S., but a lot of the U.S. soldiers got hit with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they came home with ailments that developed later on in their life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From the Agent Orange, and they still getting treatments today. And so,
Yeah, that shit's in the air, man. It's in the air.
right. So you know what I'm saying? Like we was just talking about, Ohio is huge in dairy, fishing, corn, and you know what I'm saying, meats, all type of shit, man, is in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Due to the land, all the vegetation and shit that grows in Ohio. You know, it's a flat land, particularly until you get down to like Cincinnati. But yeah, it's a very, you know what I'm saying, fertile land.
Yeah, they got reports of chickens dying. You know. What
Yep.
I'm saying?
So yeah, you got the
Cows
chickens.
dying,
You know what I'm saying?
the
Because you got a
fish,
lot of down
yeah.
there is a huge Amish country. So what a lot of their what is it? Indiana all the way through Ohio to Pennsylvania. That's called Amish country. So yeah, they you know what I'm saying? They chickens got to drink the water. You know, the Amish don't mess with no machines. They take, you know, from the creeks and all that. So a lot of these chemicals go through the groundwater. This was what happened to Flint. And it's gonna seep into the plants,
systems, yeah,
into their systems, into a lot of people in Ohio, just like Michigan. A lot of these cities they use well water, so it's just all fucked up, man.
Fucked up, man.
It's all fucked up, man.
Be long-term effects off of this shit.
Right. And so, yeah, this shit is deep, man. Where we at now? We got the video of the East Palestine. So we go in the East Palestine town hall meeting with the residents. It's like, what's going on? They blaming it on Norfolk, but it's the government problem too. The government can give billions. What is it? 200-300 billion to the Ukraine, but can't give 1 billion to East Palestine.
It's nuts.
And these is white folks.
Where the help at? They screaming. Where's the help?
Right. Let's break this down. Let's roll this little short video.
Sunday, I took a breath in my lungs. I thought I was going to die. And then I come back Sunday to get her attention, and I drive through a cloud. I thought I was going to freaking die. And it stressed me enough I ended up in the hospital. They thought I was going to have a damn heart. So what did I do? That's what I was thinking. What did I forget? What is everybody else doing?
Why are people getting sick? Not getting care or water. Why? How should us kids feel safe with us?
So that's the people right there. Y'all ain't really seeing all this on the news. The people showing up to the mayor, I wonder where the governor
Yeah,
at.
they mad as hell, man.
Because this is a little small city that, like I say, they use the well water. They got camping. They do the fishing, the farming.
Right. All that
This
shit,
ain't Cleveland,
all
Ohio.
that shit fucked up.
Columbus, Ohio, man, where it's the city.
They want
This is
answers.
the suburbs or not even necessarily the suburbs. This is the farmland areas.
It's their money, man. Shit.
So they
Money.
pissed, and they
Yeah.
done told them like they had to evacuate for a couple days, and so they what is it, the EPA or the people that the air control quality control whatever said, okay, it's perfect time to come back. The air is straight, man. You know that air
Hell
toxic to
nah,
the motherfucker,
Come
man.
on, man.
Come
Fucked
on,
up,
man.
Fucked up.
What about the other shit that the
So they don't want to pay for the
Came
housing.
down,
See what they
yeah.
were supposed to do. East Palestine, okay, vacated. The government was supposed to come in with the $100 billion, buy people homes, all surrounding, clear it
clean
out.
this shit up? Yeah.
But the money went to the Ukraine. We don't got no more money. We got to hand the money out for tax season, and it's around tax season. Come on, man.
That's kind of fucked up right there, man. Somebody dropped the ball on that.
Right.
Where's the help?
Yeah. Okay. Well, what we got, man? So we got this National Women's Month.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Hershey's, man, responds to a backlash of the internet backlash, man.
What Hershey did, man?
Man, let's show the motherfucking pic. It's not Hershey's, it's Hershey. So instead for Women's Day, Hershey's used a trans woman
Oh shit.
for their Woman Month campaign. And people tore their ass up. What'd you say?
That's disrespectful right there.
We got it coming, but yeah, Hershey has a trans woman.
Representing for Women's Month.
And not only that, they changed the title of the company to Hershey instead of Hershey's. They dropped the Y.
Ooh.
Because hold up. Am I tripping? Oh no, okay. Oh, no, Y X, the X, Y, and Y makes the ain't that in the chromosomes or some shit? But I'm tripping.
X and Y chromosome. Then what they really wanted to call it is he, she. That's what they really wanted to call it.
Right. She's. But Hershey's like, no, we're going to call it, because she's a her.
Damn.
And she's a she. So they got the trans candy bar out, people.
So they both winning. Women in the trans month.
They got the trans candy bar. So we're going to start seeing them popping up in Myers, up in the grocery stores. You know, and they might even do a candy sale. The kids come home. Dad, can we sell the Hershey's bar? Can we sell these?
Damn.
No. The school did this?
You know the school gonna put them out. School gonna do it.
So we got the new trans candy bar for Women's Month. So now women, you know, they whooping y'all ass in events.
And
my man was the swimmer was what the
Swimmer, yeah.
300th in the country. Now he number one.
Yeah.
Whoop off your ass in wrestling, basketball. We got the Joannas.
MMA fighter busting your head open.
Right.
That shit crazy, man.
So the women just can't have shit now,
they
huh?
can't have shit.
But they don't see this as an attack on them. They embracing and accepting it and pushing it on us and writing us off as wrong if we don't abide by it.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
They taking two birds out with one stone.
So y'all should the women should be complaining because they say
ain't
men
saying
got
shit.
all this stuff going on and now they're gonna put a wig on and take our month.
Yeah, the trans is taking y'all month over.
Out of all of the fighting that women have done over the years to get their place in this world and independence and freedom to have a voice and all of that, only to turn around and to have that taken by men with wigs.
Yeah.
Me Too. Where the Me Too movement at?
Yeah.
They buying it. They're pushing it.
I mean,
I
have nothing against trans. I don't. I'm just saying, if for Women's Month, like your mother, your grandmother, your aunties, your cousins, your friends, your neighbors, if a male can sit there and come into a bathroom, just put a wig on, come into a bathroom, or put a wig on and
automatically be identified and respected as a woman.
As a woman that quick. When this woman been a woman all her life, all the way, she can be 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years old. And hear this.
Like the brat, right? A real woman with a real uterus and a real vagina has shocked the world by becoming pregnant.
Right.
Right? But if two transgenders want to raise a child and shit, it's totally like, it's pushed. It's like, yeah, like
it's acceptable, man. It's acceptable now, man.
So I have nothing against trans. I'm just saying, because we have.
It's just look at how things are being ran and operated around that whole movement.
So watch this
now.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
So we got the pick of the Toronto Raptors had to apologize for making a pro-woman's video, saying how they love their mom, how happy Women's Day I wouldn't be here without my mom, my aunt, my grandmothers. They get slammed. Say, you can't do that. You disrespecting the trans community.
Yeah.
How's that disrespecting the trans community about your mother?
My mother is not a trans.
Right, but I'm saying how's that disrespecting?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They're offended by it.
I'm honoring my mother. How am I disrespecting the trans? My mother's not a trans. I'm not thinking it's not about them.
Yes,
it's like every time you give fanfare or respect to one group of people, some other group want to rush in and say, "What about me?" Remember that analogy I always talk about when the Black Lives Matter shit was going on, was about when people say all lives matter, and in my mind I seen a house on a neighborhood street on fire, and then we called the fire department, the motherfucker pull up and spray water on the house that's not on fire because all houses matter.
Exactly.
Like we're talking about the fucking house that's on fire right now. We're not talking about the rest of it.
Addressing the situation,
We're addressing the situation on the table, man.
This brand nigga.
Just
shit
spraying the
all
house
over,
at like down the street and shit. And this motherfucker on fire on the other corner. Because all houses matter.
How about they fuck with Aretha Franklin for the Natural Woman?
Yeah, the Aretha Franklin, she dead.
The
And
Natural Woman song.
They trying to hate on her song.
It's called Natural Woman.
The trans don't like that, Mark.
But
It's offensive to them.
that's fucked up, man.
I mean, if anything, if you really listen to them, if you really dissect the words, say you make me feel like a natural one. So I mean, that could be a word play for trannies to say that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You make me feel.
you make me feel like a natural because you're not a natural woman.
That's
We have nothing against the trans on the show. We don't want to get flagged, you know.
They call they call
You
too
got
much
we don't-
problem. They call
you
too
know.
much controversy. And
But it's
problem
Women's
now.
Month.
Yeah, come on.
It's
now.
Women's Month,
Women's
man.
month.
We just
Now-
putting
now
a
that's gonna be
question on it.
offensive. Now it's gonna be offensive.
Yeah,
Just
women's.
like-
Oh, they gonna take women
Yeah,
out
the
of month.
It's like the white people getting offensive off offended off Black History Month. Like it's not about the white people. Women's history now. I mean, y'all got June already. You got June.
It's Women's Month. It's women's basketball. It's women's swimming. It's women's
And you already took June.
Yeah.
You already took June. You already took June
You know what
to
I'm
water
saying?
down and diminish the value and the
I thought trans
observation
had a
of
month.
Juneteenth. June.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
gay
thought-
month.
Oh well,
Remember, and because it's the same month as Juneteenth, and that's what everybody was mad about. Like, oh, y'all gonna put that right on top of Juneteenth, so we just forget, like, you know,
They got
make that the
their
month.
man, they
for
like
that, as
the
opposed
man. The
to-
trans is like the mob, man. We want in on everything.
They got their own money and holiday, don't they?
I don't
We
know
want
about
in on
holiday.
everything.
Then I got their own day.
Some shit like that.
Yeah,
I don't know what
Gay
they
Pride
got
Day.
their own candy bar. They had their
got-
burger with the two buns. Remember the two top buns or the two
Yeah,
bottoms.
they got the, oh my
they got-
God.
we had the.
Are you-
they had the,
That
they got
shit
the
right there,
McDonald's,
dog, two
yeah.
bottom buns and you got the damn
Burger
burger
King.
joint.
Got the McDonald's
selling
they got
trans
their
burgers,
shit, you know,
dog.
they got.
Yeah, they had the Happy Meal couldn't come with a boy or girl. It was just non-binary.
Right.
Yeah, I think I think they still got it, but they did it for the month. I mean, for the month, and so
Shit
it was
crazy.
just
Everybody,
non-binary
Toys.
Happy Meal. You know, so let's switch and so let's segue
So
into
just
this.
not-
Let's segue into this. Lori Lightfoot.
Oh shit.
Lori Lightfoot lost. Remember she came in that Batman outfit for,
Oh my.
for Halloween. Lori Lightfoot was a clown, man.
Straight up.
While the city was on fire, like you said, she said, everything is under control. See what's the matter. Right in back of her is people dying. Everything's under control in Chicago. What are you talking about? 50 murders in a weekend. It's under control. We know.
That's low for Chicago. and shit.
You know she from the hood, man.
Murders everywhere. Everything's under control.
I ain't snitching either. She ain't snitching either.
Do y'all recall during the COVID man lockdown when the niggas broke into the damn zoo? They broke into the zoo.
Niggas had monkeys.
Yeah, they took a giraffe. This is
Showing
real
them.
shit. Cause I was up watching this shit every day. They broke into the zoo in Chicago and let the animals out.
Zoo,
And the
yeah.
animals were scared of these niggas. They was like, man,
Niggas
the
bored,
gorilla was
man.
like, then the gorilla's like, man, can you put me back?
Yo, niggas Chicago get bored, man.
Walking that bitch down the street with an AR.
Zebra and shit.
This is real. I'm not playing, man. They went downtown, man, on Michigan Avenue and raided the Gucci store.
Yeah, shit was crazy, man. Niggas got bored, man. Everything was shut down.
Yeah, Chicago. And Lori
Shut
Lightfoot
down,
came out.
man.
Everything's under control.
Niggas dying everywhere.
They was beating the shit out of the cops during the COVID, man.
Shooting firecrackers out of them and shit.
Yeah, so, you know, can't make this up,
we
man.
lived through. That was some shit, man. We lived through that shit, boy. That shit was crazy.
Right, Lori Lightfoot lost the Chicago mayor's election, man. So she said, hey, I mean, you know, it was a good run. It was a good
We
run.
gotta go.
Get your ass out of here, man. It's murders and shit. You ain't doing shit. The
your
cops,
ass up
the
outta
cops done gave up on you. They don't even listen to
Yeah,
you.
get your ass up out of here.
Man, what else we got, man? What else is news? We got we got representative of Tennessee said he want to bring back hanging by tree.
Tennessee?
Yeah, he want to bring back hanging by tree. And so if you fuck up, man, we gonna hang you by tree. Man, this shit ain't going down. That's Representative Sherrill, man, and a white dude up in Tennessee want to Bring back hanging niggas. I said he ain't say niggas. He just want to say we bringing back hanging.
Damn.
He's fantasizing on bringing it to North Memphis, probably. You know, particularly a lot of them gonna get hung. A couple white people maybe.
They're gonna put it on the ballot.
I don't know. He just want to bring it back, man. That shit ain't getting on no goddamn ballot. Like, man, you crazy.
Ballot, man.
We not even.
Vote for this shit.
That's adding fire, man. We already a nigga fresh off the Breonna Taylor murder. You know, we can't possibly do that.
Past that.
In Tennessee.
Yeah. Past
Nah.
that.
No.
Hell gonna break loose.
What else we got? Oh, we got, Creed 3 was shown this weekend. Came out Friday, man.
You seen it?
No, man. I haven't seen none of the Creeds.
I ain't seen none either, man.
None of them, man.
I ain't seen nothing since Rocky. We can't remake all
right,
that shit, man.
We making it with Rocky's boy's son, man. What the fuck?
Hey, I ain't watched none of that shit since Rocky.
Rocky
man.
boy's son. Apollo's grandson or some shit, man. I don't know. Who is he?
Yeah, it's Apollo Creed's son.
That's his son?
Yeah.
Man, shit, man.
What happened
You see,
to
that's
him?
why Michael B. Jordan got the mustache, like look just like Apollo Creed and shit in the movie.
That's his son. It is his son, man. How his son turn out?
No, man.
I ain't seen
I
none
ain't
of
see
it.
this shit, man. So we got a new pick that's buzzing on the internet. A Michael B. Jordan zesty pick of the other dude, him and the other dude that play in there. He the enemy. These two that's in his pick, but the pick is looking kind of suspect. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just looking kind of. Some people say that they call it a new word, or is a word called zestiness.
Well,
or
people
zesty.
online were saying that, apparently they're real good friends and like for like 20, 15, 20 years.
Right.
So I guess that's the, a brotherly type of a
Right,
of,
okay.
of a hug and shit. You know what I mean?
All
I
right.
mean, yeah, that's what you see on the commercials all the time. Two black men hugged up, kissing. You know what I'm saying? Two women. You know what I'm saying? They pushing the agenda. So why not have Creed getting hugged on?
Yeah, break that masculinity.
Rest of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do, man.
They can't have
Break
too much
the man
masculinity,
down,
man. And is he's playing a masculine role. But before the movie come out, we're gonna have this zesty picture.
Break him down.
Right. Buck break 'em is what they call them. But we also, so we're gonna segue into this. We got Uganda say hell with the U.S. because U.S. said we're gonna cut off U.S. aid to Uganda if they don't legalize or get with the homosexuality program over there. This is real shit. So the U.S. saying that I think Uganda is harsh on the gay population over there, unfortunately, and the U.S. is saying,
That's
well,
a video.
we got a video. Yeah, we got a video, and the U.S. saying, look, if you don't get this this act under control, we're going to cut off aid. So let's listen to this right quick.
The world. What I can tell you about steps the United States might take in response is that we are undertaking a review of our relationship with Uganda in light of this decision.
But Museveni remains unperturbed.
The outsiders cannot dictate to us. This is our country, this is our society, this is our future. It is not anybody's future. And the outsiders will have to live with us, or if they don't want, they take their aid and we shall. Uganda is very rich, we don't need aid. In fact, aid is part of the problem.
Continue to urge the world.
Yeah, so the U.S. said, Uganda, if you don't get your act together, we going to penalize you. And Uganda's in hell with your goddamn aid. That's the problem. It's the problem Africa is in.
They don't want to get down like that, man.
Yeah, they smart now. Like, man, we ain't taking your aid no more. We got resources, niggas.
Get down or lay down.
And where did they learn that? They learned that in the U.S. They came to the U.S. and said, man, this U.S. don't got all the resources y'all think. They steal it all.
Yeah, they ain't trying to, man.
So we go back home. We don't need your aid. We got farmland. We got water.
Yeah.
We building an industrial market.
U.S. has got, we don't got soft, man.
Yeah,
So
well,
yeah.
you didn't. It's the same thing that happens to empires. The people come. You build up this empire. The people come and learn. You got these universities. You got all these learning, these trade schools. They go back home and say, "Fuck it, we can do this shit ourselves. We don't need no middleman." The U.S. is like the big homie middleman.
Yeah.
But we needed a fee. You got to let us in your country and steal your resources, and you can come and learn by the Boko. But the people smart, because now the foreigners is coming over here and realizing that the United States don't got all the shit that they promised. So they going back home to El Salvador, to Mexico. Like, man, we came and got that
Produce
little
here,
money,
yeah.
man. We got, some of us got robbed for it, pimped out,
Going back home, man.
human
To the
trafficked.
motherland. Going back home. See
What do you
moms.
thought was going on in the U.S.? What do you thought?
This is how it's ran. Shit.
This is how it's ran. We used to this shit, man.
This is how shit ran.
Kidnapping go on all the time. What you saying?
Only the strong survive.
Right. I know the foreigner said, man, we'd rather go back to the Ukraine. Too many
fucked
niggas.
up over
Too
there.
many niggas
Oh, yeah.
here. And the niggas is talking greasy.
Shit fucked up over there. Shit.
The niggas is talking. Over there, they don't talk as greasy. One of my guys got slapped up the other day. You think some of these foreigners, man, ain't get mistreated? Okay. By the same people that brought them over here.
Oh yeah. Same motherfuckers, man.
So let's get into these news articles. We got China is developing a long distance kissing device.
Long distance kissing device.
Yeah, I think we reported on a long distance fucking device. So you know, if you've seen Ready Player One, they showcased that in there.
Metaverse.
Yeah, the Meta.
Get in the meta, boy.
They're gonna hook that shit up to the Meta, and you're gonna be able to fuck Nicki Minaj, and she gonna get paid off of them, and she ain't gonna be being fucking, but it's gonna be a fucking machine. Or Megan Good, you want Megan Good, you want whoever.
Kissing, tongue kissing.
Yeah.
Feel
You want
them
a
lips.
tongue kiss, motherfucking whoever, there you go.
Yeah. It's all
It's
good.
gonna sell.
She gonna sell, man.
That shit gonna sell on the Oculus. You know. So, also, man, Adidas is
crazy,
fucked up
man.
right now, man. Adidas, without Kanye West, man, they gotta come out with all kind of forums and top tens, man, trying to get the black market. Like, where y'all at, man?
Yeah. Adidas, man, getting real cheap right now.
$69 for the top tens, man. Come on.
Man.
Adidas cheap now, man.
Nigga like, man, fuck y'all, man. Where the Yeezys at?
You got Adidas top 10. Shell
Come on.
toes.
We got the shell toes, man. The Run DMC's version.
Yeah, got the shell toes back
Man,
now.
fuck, man. That shit better be $49.
Somebody gonna stock up on me some superstars right now.
You can get them. Adidas is coming out, and then, you know, they
yeah.
dropping them price. Notice Adidas is dropping.
Yeah.
Because you know why? They sitting on $1.2 billion of unsellable product of Kanye West shit.
Kanye.
Why would you listen to them secret people that told you to do that, and then they don't even come and help you out? Once you got rid of your dude, the ADL say, look, get rid of them, get the Jews, and, you know.
Sitting on product.
And then when your company go down, they not helping you with $1.2 billion. They done told you to get rid of Kanye West when we're going to
fell off,
boycott. So you stuck holding the bag.
It fell off. Fell off. All that
So I hear
merchandise.
now Adidas is trying to call Kanye West back. I'm like, man, listen, man, we made a
All that
bad deal.
merchandise,
We,
yeah.
we shouldn't have listened to them. They didn't know. See, them days is over.
Kanye, what you doing right now, man? What you doing, man?
Yeah, like, I hear they didn't.
Come on,
They
man.
done
Come
met
on
with
back.
him.
Come
I
on
hear
back,
they done met
man.
with him.
Let's talk.
I hear they met with Kanye West, man, and you know Kanye West go back to the table like, look,
He
I
running all
need
the
$3
shots.
billion
Yep, yep.
and
He
a
call all the
factory.
shots.
That's how you do it.
He call all the shots.
Because
didn't he?
Adidas is right now is crawling on their knees, man. Because shit, they about to bring back out the Concords. Come on, we got the Concords, pan leather versions.
Yeah, they gotta do something, man.
Adidas.
Summertime about to break. Spring, summertime coming up.
People
Shit.
like, man, where them new Yeezys at, man? We ain't buying that, yo. Only Detroit niggas buy that. Detroit
It's
niggas.
a top 10.
That ain't enough market.
All colors, top 10.
Nobody else, man, buying top tens like that, yo. Come on,
Yeah, he
y'all.
loves some
Let's
top
Detroit.
10s, boy.
Let's really be real.
That's it, man.
Shit, if Detroit stopped fucking with Adidas at the same time
It's-
Kanye did, they would have been went out
It would
of
have been
business.
curtains,
business,
man.
man. Shit.
Niggas have been liquidated.
Hell yeah. man. No nigga gotta have a pair of top 10s. A couple pairs.
Oh man, that shit funny, man. What else we got, y'all, man? We got Justin Bieber, man, came out. We finally seen this dude.
You got a new album? You got a new album?
No, he
out?
came out for the Rolling Loud, man.
Okay.
And so, you know, Justin Bieber has canceled like most of his tour dates, man. You know, he still got that health, the Elon Beret, which was, you know, the
Oh yeah.
BP, but we want to sell the Bell, but they call it now Elon Beret. I think we got a picture of his face that, you know, his face is messed up.
Fucked up.
I think he, you know, he was promoting the candy back when it, you know, to go to his concerts, and then you know he took the candy, and so I mean I don't want to say that's what it is, you know, but who knows?
Something going on.
But you know,
he ain't doing too good.
he canceled most of his tour dates and shit, but he came out in Rolling Loud with your dude Don Toliver.
How was he looking?
I don't know. I didn't see it. You know, I haven't seen Justin Bieber pop out in a minute now. Usually he's everywhere.
He fucking around Don Toliver shit. He must be doing good.
Yeah,
Don Toliver, he's pretty hot right now.
Yeah, he's hot, right? He hot right now. So what else we got, man? Shit. We got the distant haircut, man. The video of the distant haircut. We got the computer AI haircut, man. Would you mess with it, Mizzle?
Computer haircut?
Would you like to cut the beard up or anything?
Hell no.
You put your head in the damn machine and
cut
just
your beard. Would you mess with it?
Nah, man.
Stab you all in the teeth
Nah,
and
yeah,
shit.
stab you in the neck. Shit, cutting your lining you up and slicing the back of your head.
Your
up,
facing
shit.
all in the eyes. Just made a mistake.
Yeah,
They gonna have it
line you up and you down here on your eye and shit. Like now you got razor blades in your eye and shit.
Man.
No, man. I
Who
don't
do you sue?
That can be a setup, man.
Yes.
Somebody can kill you when
It's
that
like some
man.
sauce shit. When I seen it, it looked like some sauce shit.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, that's
Nigga,
a setup.
Look, neck locked in this shit. Let's roll this video right
You
quick.
locked
and show
down,
them.
can't move.
From start to finish. Heads up, I look completely insane in this time lapse. I think it's a weird time lapse artifact, but also I was terrified of it ruining my hair, so it's probably also a bit of fear. Midway through, I realized there was a bug in my code that made it cut about 6 times as many locations on my head as it needed to. I thought it was taking a while. So it took about an hour, but it should only take more like 15 minutes. Every time the robot goes to cut a location, it probes to find where my head is at, and then the length that it cuts is relative to where it probed. This is the main reason it could maintain accurate hair lengths, even though I was moving around. So you can see the vacuum sucking a bunch of extra hair into the tube, but the fingers that grab the hair have little guards on them that keep hair that they aren't grabbing from being cut.
So how about that weather?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's warm out.
Oh wow, cool. When can I cut your wife's hair?
It's not gonna happen. Trust me, I tried.
People, will y'all let the AI cut you up?
Nah, I don't see it, man.
I don't know,
Not
man.
me,
I'm not doing it, dog.
I couldn't trust that, man.
I'm not fucking with it, bro.
What if it just has some Andy Clippers,
No.
man, Mark? Andy Clippers.
Nah, that's dope. Because you got some nigga clippers in your hand. Now you think I'm supposed to... Nah.
Nick the fuck up.
Yeah.
Can't even get out that bitch. They been still going.
Andy clippers be sharp as hell, too, man. You stick them bitches in your... Nah, man.
Fuck your nigga up.
I done had gadgets all around my hairline from some
that shit
Andys.
fucked
Niggas don't
up,
know what
man.
they're doing.
Yeah, that's like some soft shit, like you said.
Yeah,
Mark.
man, fuck that.
Man, we
That's
showing
some
some
movie
shit
shit
on,
right
man.
there,
Fuck's that.
Oh, man, on the hidden hair, man. This is crazy, man. We got the AI barbershop.
Nigga, the razor liner.
And I think on there they said, would you allow the wife? He's like, my wife don't want none of that shit, man. Fuck around and kill, snatch her shit up and tangle it up. And she just be choked out by her own hair.
Man, yeah.
Oh, see?
You already locked down. Look like you locked in a little chamber or some shit, man. Nah, I wouldn't trust that.
Right, man. What else we got, man? Mezzo, what we got, man? We got, it's about to be March Madness. You got the games. We got Antonio Davis. You know what I'm saying? That was almost broke, who was that? Pistol Pete's record. Unfortunately, he was 3 or 4 short points, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think he wasn't aggressive enough.
Since 1970. Record
Right.
Still stand, yeah.
Right, and so
Yeah, he came 4 points?
Some shit like that, man.
3 to tie, 4 to pass. Yep, so shit.
Right, so
but they say he might get another chance to break it because they waiting on to see if they're gonna get invited to the NIT tournament.
Man, they ain't. Oh, the NIT. Oh, that continues.
Yeah, so if they get invited. Depends on who get put out of the the big dance. Then if they records, they might get an invitation to the tournament.
Oh,
so
to the
might,
NIT. So that's just for the whole. Oh, so everything counts.
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything.
Oh, I think they're gonna invite him to the NIT tournament just to
so
break
if
it.
he get in, then he get another chance. But it's a slim chance that UOD get in because they record.
Man, they don't want him to break that white record, man. They want
the
Pistol
record
Pete.
going in, man.
They hell no. That's all we got.
Then you got an extra year. You got 5 years. You got 5 years. So that during the COVID season.
What they got, man? Records, man. White records. They got that, and what's the nigga in golf? My man Tiger Woods projected to break. Bernie Couples or what's my man? The one nigga, the legend, Mickelson or something.
Fred
man.
Nicholson.
One of them niggas, man, got the golf record.
Arnold Palmer.
One of them niggas. Bob Hope or something. Bob Hope.
Oh, you talking about the Bob Hope Classic? We got the Bob Hope Classic. One of them
Bunch of motherfuckers with Geritol and motherfucking false teeth, man, just out there with some golf.
Yeah, hockey, Wayne Gretzky, you know, whoever got the gold. They got a couple sports they lead, but that one, Pistol Pete, they don't want that one broken.
Right, they don't want that one.
Brian got the, the
right.
NBA.
They gotta have something white.
Jerry West, they about to get rid of the logo. They want to get rid of the
yeah, nobody don't even know. The kids don't even know who Jerry West is. And then the kids look up his stats like he's the face. This nigga ain't shit.
They only got so many records they can withheld. You
know the kids, man, they looked up the stats, man, and compared them. They done made all kind of charts.
What the hell is Jerry West?
What the hell is Jerry West? And he the face of the NBA? So should have been John Sally. All right, man. What else we got, Mark, man?
Did we talk about that the ground zero from 9/11 shit yet?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about the 9/11 shit, ground zero, with the lawyer. Yeah, man, it's just man. Much love to East Palestine, man. I hope they can get it together and get some assistance. I think finally Biden is sending some assistance. 'Cause I think Trump rolled up in limos and shit,
threatening them.
Like, where's the money?
You gotta put some money out there, man.
Nobody getting no stimulus? No.
Well, wait a minute. Let me do something about that.
Biden ended up signing. Fucking give him $3 million. Nigga, you ain't even do that to the Ukraine. But
crazy, man.
It's getting crazy, man. It's 2024 started off, man. We got balloons flying in the sky. We got derailments.
All kinds of crazy.
We got
shit,
crazy weather, and we only 3 months in.
Yeah,
3 months in. I guess what's gonna happen on the hit the hand in month 4.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on.
Month 5. Shit
getting crazy.
We're gonna have to Mark break down a recap.
Man, y'all got so much shit on y'all shows, man. Where the fuck do we begin at with a recap?
Just so I'm thinking we're gonna put together some shit where we done already told you, and it didn't happen now because we got these rolling blackouts. I think we got a show called Rolling Blackouts. If you go back on the old shows, it's called Blackouts, Rolling Blackouts. And, now they got DTEs coming out where you can't from 3 to 7. Your bill go up. If you heard about that, Mark?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, if you wash or take showers or wash or using the electric from 3 to 7, your bill gonna go up 17%. They just announced.
So
that.
Unplug everything in the house.
But we already talked about that they was gonna do that because remember my man had the heat or the AC, and it wouldn't go past 75.
Oh yeah.
He couldn't drop it low to 70.
Right. Shut your shit down.
So we already been talking about like these companies gonna control these grids and these power lines and
I say we get wind turbines and fucking
they don't
solar
work.
panels.
The wind turbine don't work. Remember they freeze up in Michigan.
Well, I mean solar panels and
solar
and generators. So I posted a stat about this too. Like since we've had the mans who had the patent for the cars that run off water, do we have a generator that runs off water, or do you think that's possible?
I think it's called like steam. A steam like run off steam because a lot of buildings right now use steam, so that's been into effect, and I'm quite sure they done perfected it to where they can
not talking
small
about
it down.
Heat. I'm talking about
I'm talking about for
generator.
AC. That's power. They use the steam power. Steam powers the dam. What is it? The Hoover Dam to make that. Yeah. So they got this shit. If you thinking about it, Mark.
Yeah. I know
they got it.
So
they got it in a smaller version.
System that we can implement into our houses that would prevent us from relying on the DTE.
Right. We got to kill you for that. Yeah, DTE, man, they gonna whack you.
That's too much money.
Come on, man. Come on, you gonna get whacked.
They run this shit.
Then they gonna take your product and push that to the side, burn it.
They run this shit, man.
Yeah. You talking about coming up with a system for a house? You get whacked by DTE.
Yeah. You talking about competition for us? Oh no, it's only one.
You gonna have everybody, DTE, United Columbia Gas, everybody after your ass as a conglomerate. Like, man, we gotta take this nigga out.
We gotta take this motherfucker out, man.
I believe that's the solvent right there. Water power generators for the houses and solar panels.
You end up like Hoffa. Never be found.
Yeah, man. That's a deep one right there, Mark.
Yeah, the DTE looking
my
like
man who made the
water power car.
magically got killed in the grocery store, and they made it seem like it was a mass shooting. But you know, I mean, some people can say it's conspiracy, but we already know about the MK Ultra. You know what I'm saying, and all that. And so, come on, yo.
Man,
we can make it look like this, and then we can take him out at the same time.
Water power car, man.
You know, people like DTE and these big men, they got bread. They had a government working with them. Like, oh hell no, these niggas might fly out in space without us.
Oh yeah, they already know.
How we gonna control these niggas? These niggas in space, we can't get taxes.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck taxes. You want some jets and shit? They get this out.
Fuck it.
But shit, man, I digress, man. It's crazy, and
yeah, fucking with that money.
It's a lot of shit going down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. 2023, man. It's been a crazy year. We're only 3 months in.
Yeah.
So, anybody got anything else?
Nah, man. Everybody, y'all inboxes, man. If you were interested in signing up for a membership at the Media Complex to come and watch the Hidden Hand live, you can come and sit in the in-studio audience or any of the other shows, as well as the events that we'll have. You know what I mean? At the complex, Podathon 23 will be at the Media Complex. You know what I mean? So we'll be doing a lot of different events and functions up there. And, anybody that want to start their own shows, we'll have 3 different podcast studios running at the same time. So, you know what I mean? Training up engineers. I got a couple of engineers in training coming to the studio as we speak. One of them was supposed to be here for this show. But yeah, we got a lot of new things popping up for the platform, man. So, just keep your eyes open. Follow the pages if you're a new listener. And like I said, go ahead and inbox us on Facebook at 7 Mile Update, 7 Mile Radio, the page. And I'll give you the information that you will need to sign up for your membership for the Media Complex. You can come and be a part of our in-studio audience for any of the shows.
Okay, right. So they get to sit in on one of the shows?
Yeah. We're going to have in-studio. Yeah, we're going to have
the SSR show.
Yeah. Well, what it is you get a membership to come to one show a week and one event per week. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah. What?
Yeah.
Can't beat that shit.
Yep. And then if you are a business owner, you can sign up for a vendor's membership to sell products, right, at the events and in the podcast. So we have the studio audience. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. They get to see, you know what I'm saying, be in the back and actually see the work that we put into some of these shows. You know,
come see one of your favorite shows.
Yeah. And then be a part of it right here in the audience, as opposed to having to call in. Right, we'll have a podium, we'll have a mic that people can step up to, ask questions. We'll have a camera ready for the audience and all of that. You know what I mean? So it'll be set up just like that.
Man, we gotta be ready now, Mizzle, man.
That's what's up. Come see us live. Yeah.
Somebody gonna come on the show, man. Gonna ask us all about some old shit. But what about this? Like, with shit. Go back to the shit. We'll go back to the video. But yeah, man, we're gonna be ready. You already know. So that's a good thing, man, Mark, to put in, to get the fans, you know what I'm saying, inside view of what actually go on with the 7 Mile Radio and the 7 Mile Radio crew. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then that's just to make the podcast an event, right? People can come to, and it's all about generating revenue for the platform at the end of the day as well. You know what I'm saying? So we can make this thing bigger and better. You know what I mean? And then it's just like I said, giving the audience a little bit something more than what they used to, as far as because everybody and their mama doing podcasts now. It's like giving them something different. And we got a couple other tricks up our sleeve that we'll be, putting down up there as well. But it's all about just giving the audience something different and giving them more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Yeah, experience. That's what it is. Giving them an experience.
Right, man. So you already know, man. So that's pretty much about it, man. Shit, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, well, I'm Judo Woke Ace.
T-Mills the Great.
We got Mark from 7 Mile. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.